Giving sequence to the mini Mario challenges the world, we'll be now facing World 2, where we must go all the way from Cheese Bridge area, which is here, to Roy's Castle, which is here. If you didn't see the first part, I strongly suggest watching it. The card to it is here in the corner and will also be in the description. Just to remember the rules, we aren't allowed to use power-ups, Yoshi, or to activate any Switch Palace blocks for this run, which also includes not activating any checkpoints too, as they count as grow-up mushrooms. This means we will need to defeat every stage in a single go, which ramps up the difficulty. However, as the achievement implies, there are two exceptions to this rule. The first one is that we are allowed to use a balloon in Forest of Illusion 1 to reach a secret passage that is inaccessible without it. Mario will be inflated, just like you after Christmas Diner. For the same reason, we are allowed to get a grow-up mushroom in Forest of Illusion 3 to break these blocks and be able to reach Roy's Castle. But we will need to remove the mushroom before entering another stage. Don't forget that you are on the right track while this symbol is still in the corner of your screen. If it disappears at any point, you screwed up something. Now that the rules are set, let's begin this challenge. Cheese Bridge area will put your head in the clouds, literally. Your biggest enemy here is falling, so correct spacing and jumping skills are a must. Aside from falling, you will only be facing chainsaws in this stage. For the first part, my suggestion is to stick to the top platform and jump over the chainsaws that comes your way. Simple as that. For the second part, keep yourself at the top of the rope and, when facing the horizontal moving chainsaw, move to the middle of the rope for an easy dodge. Cookie Mountain is the area closest to what could be called a bullet hell simulation. I mean, more like a mole hell simulation, for real. Those little shits will be spawning so fast from so many places that you will pray that this stage is over after some deaths. Be patient is the best suggestion and move slowly to see where they will spawn from. Running in this stage will get you killed very easily, so keep it steady. Aside from the moles, some sporadic fire poopers and a baseball guy will show up at the end of the stage, but nothing too hard to deal with. Ludwig Castles is a tricky castle and can end your run if you don't pay attention. Turtle skeletons, spiked balls, and very tight spaces are waiting for you in the first part, but being Mini Mario makes it a little easier to maneuver. Be careful at the end of the first part, as there is a mushroom just at the side of the end door. Touching it means restarting from the start, so be extra careful here. For the falling ceiling is the second part, just run as fast as you can while avoiding the lava jumpers. No traps, just skill. In the dirt part, you can grab some extra lives by promoting a fancy turtle genocide, without touching the ground. Sorry, Greenpeace. They will be useful in the harder stages, so grab them while you can. Ludwig himself is quite easy, just hit him as fast as you can to avoid him spitting fire on you and stay in the center while he is spinning his shell, so that he doesn't jump out of the screen after exiting spinning mode. Time for the Forest of Illusion part. Here is where the child cries and the parents don't see. For real, here is where the real shit really happens, and it's quite confusing, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Forest of Illusion 1 introduces the caterpillar. As long as you avoid jumping on it, which will make it enraged, it should be quite easy to ignore her. Your biggest challenge is the checkpoint in this stage, because of how it is positioned. Don't try to jump directly. Grab the spring from early in the stage and use it to overcome this little shit. Instead of trying to defeat monsters, it should be easier to just avoid them altogether. You may end up dying for simple mistakes, just like this. After the suspended trunks, get the only balloon that you can take in this run and go below the trunks to get to the secret passage and finish the stage. Forest Ghost House is all about manipulating ghost positions and avoiding the more mobile ghosts. Be careful on the first Yoshi coin, since one final ghost comes when you are about to jump. In the falling ghost parts, just run as fast as you can. grab the pole and go straight to the last part of the map. Activate the pole while below the coins to enter the secret door and finish the stage. Forest of Illusion 4 starts with a trap. Taking Lakito's life will put him in an enraged state, make the stage way harder. To avoid it, grab the shell and toss it up while jumping on to get the extra life to finish him as soon as you get it. Always remember, kids, that jumping is necessary to not fall into rolls. Just after the pole, you'll find a jumping Koopa. Bring him next to where the pole was to use it as a catapult to enter this pipe, which leads to the secret passage that you require to advance. Forest's secret area is quite simple, really. 2 flying platforms that intercalate between going up and down. As long as you keep yourself in the high grounds, you should have an easy life. Keep intercalating between the platform as needed and you should be good to go, no secrets in this secret stage. Forest Fortress is a tricky one. In the falling ceiling parts, keep yourself at the right edge of the screen when the ceiling is about to fall and you will always be in a good spot. But remember to always move, or you can die pretty dumb deaths, like this one. The second part is the moving saw blades, which are quite simple. The only trap is after this jump when a blade comes from above, while another one comes from below. A swift move around should keep you alive, and then comes the boss fight. The 4 rhinos require fast thinking and precision. Kill the first 2 by bumping your head below them as fast as possible, before the ground starts to disappear, so that you have a place to jump to on. Even better if you are able to kill 3 of them. This fight can be hard at first, but after some tries, you'll get the way. Time to go back to the Forest of Illusion 4. Ignore the pipe that you entered before and go all the way to the normal exit. Use the blue blocks to finish the baseball guy without great issues and finish the stage. Forest of Illusion 2 is an underwater stage and can be a pain in the ass, thanks to the stalker fishes. Dodging the urchins is quite simple, but be careful in this part, since a stalker fish will show up out of nowhere and will kill you if you aren't aware of its presence. At the end of the stage, a freaking baseball guy with a whistle will wake up all the stalker fishes at once, so run, Forest, run for your life to the end of as fast as you possible to save your goddamn life, damn it! Forest of Illusion 3 proved to me that bubbles can be scary. Seriously, this stage can fuck you up in so many ways that it's hard to describe all of them. Be patient and analyze the bubble movement patterns to avoid big surprises and, as always, the checkpoint is going to be a pain in the butt, because some bubbles will be in the way. The amazing part is that you not only have to beat this stage, but twice, in order to complete this achievement. So run to the end of the stage as fast as possible and enter it again. This stage is the only stage in the run that you are allowed to take a mushroom, and only the second one, the one that is close to the checkpoint. And since I forgot completely that I should have taken it, I moved all the way back to get it. Lucky me! While being Adult Mario, enter this pipe after dodging a bizarre amount of enemies and bubbles to get this key that can only be taken by Adult Mario and finish the stage for good. I said finish it for good, but you have to actually enter it again to become Mini Mario again, as entering any other stage while being an adult will kill the run. The last stage of the run, finally! Rice Castle is quite easy in the first part, if you have good coordination and timing. Just keep yourself in the moving blocks with some simple dodges from spikes falling from the ceiling. The second part is really short, but it's way harder. Wandering fireballs and Bowser statues will try at all costs to fry your mini ass, while platforms that shrink and grow again will make your timing way more dangerous. The boss, Roy, has the same strategy as Morton from Castle 2. However, here the walls will progressively get closer to the center, adding a timer to the fight. Getting whomped in a tin can is not exactly enjoyable, so get rid of him fast. And that's it! Achievement Monker! Yay! 2 more to go! See you next video, Pauls! Bye bye!